Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion's Den, Hawan Ben Yashuat in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Achians, and to the women and children around the world in Paleo-Hebrew language. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha Rokah Kodash Mahama, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect, double honors to the elders of GMS, double honors to my elder Hawam, salutations to the Achians on the four corners of the earth, and to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, well, like it's been said many times, things are moving faster every day, right? Things are getting closer. Here it is. Internet lockdown. ID requirement for internet assets. Now the time is coming, right? That you cannot even just go into the internet like we do right now. The title of this lesson is called The Internet Lockdown, Famine of the Word. I'm going to play a little bit of it and go into scripture. Here we go.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this UK stuff.
Sorry, I could be wrong, but I believe this guy's a Christian, okay? But he has some insight what's going on. Here we go.
I know sometimes when I talk about things that are going on outside the United States, people tend to zone out a little bit, and I get it because it's like, okay, that's for another country. I want you to pay attention to this one because I think what we're seeing is they are deploying the guinea pig in Europe for what's about ready to start making its way towards us. So what we're seeing in the UK when it comes to this, I think it's right around the corner for us as well. So I just want to make sure that I put that out there so we don't zone out a little bit on this. The UK online age verification triggers chaos, site bans, VPN surge. Every login is a data breach rehearsing its lines. So we talked about a couple weeks ago that the UK was getting ready to deploy their online age verification law, and that thing just went live, and it has been chaos. It has been absolute chaos. By the way, I don't do this very often, but I do want to make sure that I put this out there. If you guys are looking for a site to stay up to date on what's going on that is unbiased and just actually delivers good information, Reclaim the Net. I get so much information from them all the time. I'm constantly pulling them up on my screen. I vet their stuff, and there's just been stuff every once in a while here and there that isn't entirely correct, but for the most part, they nail this stuff down. So I don't usually recommend websites and stuff like that, but Reclaim the Net is one that I've been using for years, and they nail it. So if you're looking for a good one, I do recommend them. So UK online age verification triggers chaos, site bans, VPN surge. What do you get when you mix bad tech, worse policy, and a government that thinks facial recognition is just magic fairy dust? You get the UK Online Safety Act, now fully operational, steamrolling through privacy rights like a runaway train. Officially, it's about keeping kids safe. That's what they say. Unofficially, it's the biggest state-sanctioned privacy demolition in modern British internet history. Every part of the rollout, from mandatory face scans to platform-wide lockouts, reads less like child protection and more like a dry run for biometric surveillance as national policy, which that is what they are preparing for. This is digital life under government suspicion. Everyone's a potential threat until proven otherwise. Now again, guys, we have talked about this online stuff for a long time when it comes to the censorship, when it comes to taking away people's rights and profiles and locking people down and so on and so forth. But we've only seen little pockets here and there of that going on. We've seen the ideas and the policies presented, but we haven't actually seen them come online and enforced. Things are different now because they are active. This stuff is now becoming active. All the stuff that we've been talking about for the past few years that kind of just seems like that we were just rehashing the same old is now becoming active, and it's just downright incredibly dangerous what's going on. The main aspect of this legislative car crash is the mandatory age verification regime to access certain channels on platforms like Discord. Even Discord, if you guys don't know what Discord is, it's just a communication thing that you can use voice, video, or chat. That's what it is. Even platforms like Discord, UK users are now expected to verify their age using facial recognition or upload a government-issued ID. They're mandating gatekeepers now bolted to everything from messaging settings to content filters. I'm seeing picture after picture of people taking pictures of them trying to get onto Discord, and they've been locked out. Your account has been suspended. People are locking you out. It says it right here. By the way, for any UK users of Discord that are hit by the new online safety facial ID laws, do not use Discord's facial recognition to verify your age. If it thinks you look under 13, it will ban you for how many years under 13 it thinks you look. This person says, so it actually thought you were 12, and this is from the fact it banned me until 2027. It thought I looked like I was 11. You can see pictures here. Account has been suspended. Review the violations. Minimum age requirements is the rule that's been broken. According to Discord, it's all part of their privacy forward system, a description that does a lot of work for a feature that boots users off the platform for failing a machine's guess at their birth year. One such user, a 32-year-old adult, was flagged as under 13 and was instantly banned. It says, frankly, I'm insulted after the scanner misidentified them and removed access.
Okay, let me stop at this. So as you can see, when they say that AI is perfect, right? Of course, they're Edomites making sure the AI does these allegedly mistakes. Because remember, they got to promote the MOTV. That's what it's leading to. Okay? I have something else I want to show you, because what a coincidence that this is going on. And I can't play all of it, but it does talk about when it's going to start. And I believe that he mentions it's going to be around August 13, 2025. Okay? And I want to do something else here. Give me a minute. Wait. See if I can do it here. Right here. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is associated with health tracking devices, often referred to as whereabouts, rather than a specific auricle device, bracelet or something of that nature, right? Could be whatever, but we know what it is. He has advocated for the widespread adoption of these devices to help Americans monitor their health and take more proactive role in managing it. It's interesting, right? That they're so interested that we'd be responsible, but they want to track everything that we do, everything that we eat, and how our body reacts. We can't trust these Edomites to begin, because they're the ones who poison the air, the water, the food, and the land. You see? So, of course, they want to know if things are working, how they're working, or why it's not working. Okay? I want to go to Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the day comes. Sucker, behold, the days come, said Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. Yeah, that's coming around the corner. Because they got to stop us from talking in the name of Yahweh in truth and sincerity to the best of our ability through the Holy Spirit. Right? And what a coincidence, now this is going to come in August 13, 2025, right? Because now people won't be able to see all the information and pictures of Epstein, right? Or see the, keep a watch of what's going on with ICE, which they made a website, right, to keep track on the abusiveness and things, the laws that they're breaking, right? So the mark of the beast system not only is closer than what everyone thought, but also rest assured that the MOTB comes right after that. Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it. Yeah, now all of a sudden our people, the so-called Negros, Latinos, and speckled birds, will say, whoa, 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 what's going on? Where are those people that were in the streets? We want to know what's going on. Yeah. Now that window is going to be closing. Habakkuk, chapter 2. Give me a minute. Habakkuk, where are you? Chapter 2. Verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah. Now things once it hits August 13, 2025, things are going to escalate. Okay? Yeah, they're going to escalate. ICE, they're going to upgrade it more. Right? And there's going to be a lot of chaos going on in the streets. Okay? I want to jump to verse 5. Yea, also, because he's a transgressor by wine, he is a proud man, neither keeps at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathers unto him all nations, and heaps unto him all people. Right? I mean, the Elamites are excited, all right, drooling in their mouth for this day to come, because they're going to get to taste a little bit of what power really is, right? To know where everyone is at, what they're doing, right? And then to implement, mandate, okay? Because this little thing that they're going to do with the internet lockdown, right? That people have to use their ID, and then the AI will decide to let you in or not. Okay? So it's just to bring, right, the charagma. Because remember, they got to turn people into cyborgs, right? They have to control people from the inside, okay? And make sure that they can be reprogrammed. So when Yahushua comes back with the host of angels, okay, you go out there as cyborgs and do the fighting while the Edomites going high in their bunkers. I want to go to Revelation chapter 13. Give me a minute. A lot of people are not going to accept this, what you call it, facial ID to go into the internet. Verse 11. On top of that, they're going to be looking into everybody's on internet, on YouTube, and they're not going to allow no more that you can do, or that we can do what we do in the name of Yahweh and Yahushua. Even people that have YouTube making, businesses making their money, they're going to put a stop to that. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, Slovakia. And he calls all, both and small, great, rich, poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Hmm? Boy, are we closer than ever before. And 17, and that no man might buy or sell, except he that has the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Hmm? Now remember, Yahushua is coming back only for the 144,000 chosen elect, which is all men. They received a new body and spiritual powers, Superman powers. I can only hope and pray that I'm one of them. And also 1/3 of men, women, and children. Okay? He's not coming for all the so-called Negros, Latinos, and speckled birds. 2/3, right, will be giving into taking this kind of devices, the mark, right? And Yahushua is not coming for the whole world either. Okay? So things are about to escalate. I want to go to 2 Corinthians. Give me a minute. 2 Corinthians chapter 11. Chapter 2, verse 11. Slovakia. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, that's why they're promoting this, right? To see how many are going to bow down and take it, and how many are not going to take it, right? This is like really the Trojan horse. That's what it is, okay? And if we don't take it, right, you won't be able to go to the stores, and because people who won't be taking it, that's going to still make them, mandate for the people to take the MOTV, right? So whichever way it goes, they're still going to mandate, okay, to take that charagma, to turn people into cyborgs. I want to go to, wait, give me a minute. Oh, what happened here? I'm going to jump to verse 15. For we are unto Yahweh a sweet flavor of Yahweh in them that are saved and in them that perish. Yeah. Once this kicks in, the August 13, 2025 internet lockdown. Rest assured, that's when it starts. That they start coming after us. Some of us will be thrown into FEMA camp, and some of us, that's right, will be beheaded. So Yahweh is coming soon, and that's the great news. I want to go to Philippians. Philippians what? Chapter 3, verse 19. So it's really great news. Whose end is destruction. Give me a minute. I said, yeah, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, whose mind earthly things, and who's that? The Edomites. That's all they care about, right? They want that total power, right? They want to enslave everyone and turn everyone to cyborgs, even their own kind. That is wicked, right? Verse 20, for our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, Yahweh Shai. Verse 21, who shall change our veiled body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glory body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. Woo! Boy, who would have thought they would have come that fast? August 13, 2025, internet lockdown. I want to go to Slovakia. Let me go to Job chapter 20. verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fierce of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And what is that? Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh the Father sends Yahweh Shai. Right? That's it. With the host of angels, when you see those so-called UFOs that these Edomite and NASA have been keeping a close eye in the heavens, right? Rest assured, those hosts of angels, those are army of angels. And the UFOs, so-called UFOs, to be honest with you, they are really chariots that the Bible calls them, or clouds. The whole world is going to see it because the whole world is going to be punished as well. I want to go to Romans chapter 12. Give me a minute. Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said Yahweh Shai. Okay, now don't get confused what we reading or what I'm reading. You have the right to defend yourself, right? Not to go and avenge yourself to murder people. We don't have that right. Defend ourselves, we have that right. Isaiah chapter 13. And the Edomites know that. Verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogance of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Yeah. So right now the Edomites are gonna do the greatest deception, right? Because remember, right now they're cutting off people from their disability and other programs. They're grabbing people homeless, right, and throwing them in FEMA camps, right? ICE now is going after little children. See, they got to create chaos, right? A lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of taking lives away, right? Because the Edomites are desperate, right? They need cyborgs, and they're gonna get it one way or another. Don't do it, no matter what they do to you, right? Don't take whatever they offer. Song, I leave it with this song. Give me a minute. Chapter 91, verse 8. I leave it with this. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold, and see the reward of the wicked. Yeah. That's what we're waiting for, Yahweh Shai. The good news is that now it is closer than ever before. I hope that this was edifying, and with that I'll say, Shalom.